right, go.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, this is your, I wouldn't tow with this, but you can put 300-pound rack on there for bicycles or whatever. You might have to slide the spare tire over. Also, you have a rear camera here. I guess there's a monitor inside.
Yep.
Okay, the monitor goes on your dashboard, and the only way for that camera to have power is to turn on your lights off your truck. So these are lit. That's where the power comes from for that camera, is if the lights are on. Okay, this is your 30 amp thing. It's got a little LED that if you have power going in, your LED's here. I would get yourself a 30 amp surge protector. You probably came off of something with a 50 amp. You can get yourself a 30 to 50 adapter and a 30 to 110 adapter, and you'd be golden for anything you might run into. But get a 30 amp surge protector, and that'll be better than a 50 because I've got a 30. Okay, here's your sewer out. Let me see what we have for connections. Here's your black tank out and your gray tank out. I get a clear thing here and then off to your hose, so that way you know what's going on here. Here's a hot and cold shower if you prefer to use it. All it does is create mud on this side. It's up to you. Here is your city water connection, and this is for antifreeze inlet. This is for winterization. And here's your cable in at a park, usually analog. So I use my antenna because that's usually high definition. You got to use a water regulator and maybe an inline filter to hook up here. This is your black tank flush. Never use your good hose for that. Black tank flush, you can accomplish the same thing with a helper inside by flushing the toilet after you've drained the black tank. Flush the toilet so you don't see any more remnants coming out. And that way you don't have to drag out an extra hose every time you do the black tank. I do this about once a month. Between two of us, our black tank lasts about a week because we do a lot of long-term stuff. Excuse me. This is about 4 feet. So when you back into your spot, use 2 feet here, another 4 feet, about 6 feet on the driver's side, and you'll be golden. More storage underneath, both directions. Okay? Magnet latches, that's real nice. This is tall storage. I don't know what good, chairs that are folded up can go in there. Okay, this is your 3/4 inch for all your corners after you've leveled left to right with the tires, and then front to back coming off your truck. 3/4 inch here. This is for your jack, manual jack, just in case your electric stops working. This is for your manual jack. At least all scenarios are covered. This one is to bring in the slide. There's a hole over by the stairs. It goes in and it'll take the slide out or bring it in if the electric portion fails on you, so you have a standby. Okay. Docking lights. If you want to look cute, I wouldn't try running down the road with those because they blind you in your rear view mirror. So we'll turn that off. This is your freshwater fill. I use it on my travels, so I don't have to. I can stop, and the missus has to go to the bathroom all the time. Take a shower in the parking lot. It doesn't matter. At least you got water and propane for electric hot water. Propane hot water and water here from the water pump, and you're golden for about 3 or 4 days worth, I would say. We travel a lot. Okay, you know how to fill that properly, and add it till the air stops coming out and then it's dripping down the side. Right here, we're putting another propane tank on for you right now. There's a battery switch right here. It's got an arrow. It's got an arrow. That's where your battery switch is. It's pointing to green. I would run with green going down the road, and after I'm plugged in at the park, I leave it on green. You got a new battery here. We're putting another propane tank on. Here it comes, so I'm going to show you that. Here's a little light switch for, it works, but you know, up, down. We got it up right now because he's got it on the truck, okay? 7-pin connector. Hopefully your truck has a 7-pin connector and you got electric brakes and the lights and all that good stuff. That's what the 7-pin connector's for. Also charges your battery going down the road. Here comes the propane tank, so let me put it on and I can show it.